You know, it's funny because for years people have thought that a Shazam movie existed when it was actually Shaquille O'Neal's Kazam. So, having said, Shaquille O'Neal's cousin,
Kazam. Yeah, sure.
Kazam. So now, are you prepared to be confused for Shaquille O'Neal?
Poor guy.
You know what? If I had a nickel for every time,
right.
No, but I will say, and help me out here because I think this is a Mandela Effect kind of a thing. Is there not? Somebody had brought up on Twitter that there was a Shazam, but it was the comic Sinbad. But then I've tried to look it up online and I can't find it. But then there's like some clips.
People think
Some people are confused, but they did do like a little sketch or something. There is a version online where Sinbad plays.
Sinbad plays.
They ended up making
but it's not.
But
it's not Captain Marvel's Shazam.
No. He's a genie.
It's a genie, right? Exactly. But that really did happen.
So it's Shazam, not Kazam?
No.
There wasn't a
People
movie.
got confused.
This is what we're talking about. This is insanity.
See, this is what fandom.
When did Nelson Mandela actually die? Was Sinbad actually in a Shazam movie? Guys, these are the questions we need to be
that's
answering.
scary.
Is anyone answering
That's
them?
scary.
I don't know.
Say you're a movie bootlegger and you go film some shitty flick like Kazam. We got a fan over here. And then you're stuck with 1,000 DVDs that no one wants. I'm Kazam in this example. For those of you who don't remember, Kazam was the acting debut of Shaquille O'Neal as a giant genie. It was Kazam. I IMDb'd it, trust me. Shazam is the radio application on your iPhone. Do less coke, you'll remember better. Just keeping it real. It's Kazam. I'll bet you guys money on that. I love how it's turning into a fucking debate. This isn't no fucking Republican primary. It's Kazam. One person, alright, here's what we're gonna do since clearly everyone is focused on this. One person can pull out their smartphone. Do you have a smartphone? I got it. He has his phone first. Anyone else? I'll make fun of you if you pull out your phone. He gets to pull out his phone. Fuck! It's Kazam. I like how you don't trust me, but the random guy sitting next to me.
It's the Mandela Effect.
What do you mean?
When someone has a memory of something that's not shared by the majority or the factual record. For instance, there are some people that have a memory of seeing a movie called Shazam, starring Sinbad as an irrepressible genie. Even after it's pointed out to them, they're probably thinking a movie called Kazam, starring Shaquille O'Neal as an irrepressible genie, especially because a movie called Shazam was never made.
But what if I don't remember either movie?
You win!
First of all, Shaq is not even in Space Jam. He's not. How? You're thinking of Michael Jordan. Jim. You got it. You got it. I know. There's no losers here.
Shaq.
I don't know, but he was in something. A
Shazam.
Or Fine. Thank you.
Kazam.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Have you heard of the Shazam Kazam controversy?
Yes.
The genie thing?
Yeah, 100%. When I got this job, everyone was like, wait, wasn't that the Shaq movie when he was a genie? I was like, no, that's Kazam.
Yeah, because Shazam was a movie, a genie movie starring Sinbad that doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist. This is a complete Mandela Effect thing, and I still haven't been able to figure this out.
Did you remember do you have a memory of the Sinbad movie? Me too.
100%
No,
I do.
it was real. I remember it.
Yeah, but can you find it online?
No!
No, you can't!
It's so freaky.
I don't know what's going on with this. It's very, very, very strange. And only parts of the population remember it and other parts don't.
No, I remember it.
I think I need to go track down Sinbad. I need to go pin him to the ground.
No, he was tweeting about it, and he was like, I was never in a genie movie. You guys are crazy. And it's not like you would mix up Shaquille O'Neal and Sinbad.
No,
like,
not at all. But also the name specifically, because Kazam, although it sounds similar, is not Shazam. And why would we? It's not like Shaq and one name of a movie and Sinbad and another name of a movie. Like, that was a different thing. It's a completely different thing. Somebody did post online somewhere, it was like a little clip of like a kid going through like an attic, like going through boxes or something, and all of a sudden Sinbad popped out. I was like, yeah, but that's not actual evidence. I don't know what that is. It was like some random clip. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
No, I've gotta find it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in an alternate Berenstain Bears universe.
Yeah. Berenstain Bears!
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Really
this is all Mandela Effect stuff.
Yeah, no, this is ruining my life.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's go. Pop news, here we go. Reddit users are convinced the comedian Sinbad played a genie in a 90s movie called Shazam. Turns out the movie does not actually exist, but it soon could. Sinbad took to Twitter saying he'd be willing to take on the wish-granting role for all the people convinced the film is real. Comedic actor posted a tweet back in September confirming the movie is a figment of the internet's imagination. That hasn't stopped the internet before, by the way. Saying, have you noticed no one my age has seen this so-called Sinbad movie genie? I do remember a Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal as a genie, but no Shazam unless there was a sequel where Shaq was selling the ShamWow. ShamWow.
They need to team up with the app.
ShamWow.
Get it done.
A lot of people saying that Will Smith is reminding them of Sinbad as a genie. And you might recall this picture of Sinbad in a movie called Shazam, but there is essentially no evidence that this ever happened, except for this photo of a VHS of the movie. But watch this. Here is WWE wrestler Chavo Guerrera. Do you see the chest and the arms? So this is basically a photoshopped cover. No one has a copy of this. All around the internet, people are asking. It doesn't seem to exist. There's no footage. There's no screenshots, no news articles, no movie reviews, no IMDb page. Nothing that this movie is real. And yet so many people vividly think of Sinbad as having played a genie. If you look online, people are talking. Michael's saying, so when I was a kid, I distinctly remember there was this VHS tape at the local store for the movie Shazam, starring the actor Sinbad, and he was on the box, and now I cannot find it on the internet. Melody responding, saying, your memory does not deceive you. I remember this too. Now, Sinbad chimed in, saying maybe the reason that you're thinking about all this is because he hosted an afternoon of Sinbad movies in 1994, and he had this outfit that you see here. So he says maybe that's it. Evan sharing this picture, sort of a genie-esque look from the 90s here, so saying maybe it's just his style. But what's causing even more confusion is a video that was posted by College Humor, which is a satire site, on April Fool's Day 2 years ago.
I am Shazam! I'm the genie of the lamp. And you are?
Now, don't be fooled. Note how old Sinbad looks here. That is not 90s Sinbad. And there's also a Curious George book that you can see in this that didn't come out until the mid-2000s. And a flash of a commercial for Fruit Loops with the spelling F-R-U-I-T. It's actually spelled F-R-O-O-T. There's also a newspaper in the scene that says Nelson Mandela died at 90. He died in 2013, so there's no way that newspaper would have existed in the 90s when this was supposed to have been made. College Humor is cleverly referencing the Mandela Effect, which is when people vividly recall things that never existed, like how Fruit Loops or Chick-fil-A is spelled. You ever swear Chick-fil-A doesn't have the K in it? Or the Monopoly man having a monocle. He doesn't. A lot of people picture that. And also, this is Kazam, a 1996 movie about a kid who finds a genie lamp. The 5,000-year-old genie played by Shaq, not Sinbad. Not sure how people would get them mixed up. Shaq's very, very tall, very, very memorable. But I don't know. Do you remember him playing a genie, Sinbad?
No.
I've had so long